If you thought Hawkins couldn't get any wilder, Episode 2 proves us wrong in the first 5 minutes. I mean, Ted Wheeler trying to take on a Demogorgon with a golf club? It's like every dad's worst-case scenario meets the world's weirdest Masters tournament.
What got me was Karen. She went full mama bear, smashed that wine bottle, and took a swing at the Demogorgon like she's been preparing for this since season 1. But man, watching Holly get dragged through the portal, my heart just stopped.
Seriously, poor Holly. And Nancy and Eleven pulling up just in time to see the aftermath? That's nightmare fuel. It feels like the Duffer Brothers just love putting the Wheelers through the emotional ringer.
I was thinking the same thing. The second that portal opened in the kitchen, I flashed back to Nancy's vision with Vecna parents gone, Holly missing. It's like the showrunners are stacking callbacks just to mess with us, and I'm here for it.
That's wild, because it's more than just a shock. It sets the tone that absolutely nobody's safe. Family's right on the front lines now. Speaking of heartbreak, let's talk about what's happening at the hospital. The hospital scenes hit way harder than I expected. The lights, the tension, Mike apologizing to Nancy, and she just drops that icy truth bomb. We waited too long. You can practically feel the guilt crushing him.
It's brutal, seeing Mike so gutted, and then Nancy connecting the dots with Vecna's curse vision. It's almost like she's scared of being right. Plus, Finn Wolfhard is nailing that haunted look. He's really stepped up this season.
The camaraderie's unraveling too. Steve shows up, all protective, but Jonathan immediately gets territorial. Their banter classic, but this time there's real edge. And then Dustin limping in, insisting he just wiped out on his bike? Yeah, sure, Dustin.
Dustin's comeback had me grinning. Why, Holly? Just cuts through all the noise. It's like everyone's too shaken to even keep up the usual banter. The groups always had friction, but now it's turning into real cracks.
Those cracks are only getting deeper too. But while the kids are falling apart up top, Elle's got her own rescue mission brewing in the Upside Down. 11 tracking the Demogorgon by its blood trail genius move. But the shocker for me was Hopper popping up out of nowhere. That reunion hit different after everything they've been through.
Honestly, Hopper's reaction was so on point. He's ticked at Elle for jumping in without backup, but he can't hide how relieved he is to see her. Plus, Elle using Max's old trick to patch him up. Little details like that make this show gold.
Totally. It's that mix of parental worry and desperation. When they find Holly's shoe embedded in the wall, I just knew the game had changed. No more simple portals. The stakes are crazier than ever.
Exactly. And it ups the tension because Elle and Hopper are basically making it up as they go now. Their dynamic feels tighter, Elle's power, Hopper's grit, and both are laser-focused on saving Holly. It's father-daughter apocalypse mode.
It's a whole new level of teamwork. Meanwhile, above ground, someone else is piecing the puzzle together. Will's time to shine. Will finally gets his moment. He's turning his mind flayer trauma into something useful. His whole I'm a human antenna theory. Goosebumps. You can tell he's determined, even if Joyce is in full Mama Bear lockdown mode.
That vision he had in the woods earlier suddenly clicks. He was seeing through the Demogorgon's eyes. It's wild how the show's using Will's past possession as a kind of superpower now, and Noah Schnapp is crushing it this season.
Totally agree. Will's basically stepping up as Vecna's unwilling radio. And the way he tells Joyce, "We find Holly through me." He's not that scared kid from the first season anymore.
He's come full circle, hasn't he? It makes me wonder if this new receiver thing is going to be the key to taking Vecna down, or maybe it's just setting us up for even more heartbreak. Either way, I'm hooked.
I hear you. And while Will's working his psychic magic, the rest of the gang is literally trying to keep their wheels turning. Let's talk about that squawk van showdown. I love how the squawk vans become this rolling drama grenade. Steve and Jonathan butting heads, both convinced their plan is the only way. It's the RV from earlier seasons, but now with major adult baggage.
And then Dustin barges in, looking like he's wrestled a demo dog. Steve tries to call him out, but Dustin's got zero patience for it. He's laser-focused on Holly. It's like their priorities are all over the place, but it somehow works.
Exactly. They're all so stubborn, but when Dustin pushes back, it actually snaps them into a kind of uneasy alliance. It's messy, it's tense, but it's what makes these group scenes feel so real.
It cracks me up because even though they're older, they're still the same disaster crew at heart, just more bruises and emotional baggage. And now, with the military closing in, their window to sort things out is shrinking by the second.
Yeah, the pressure's building fast. Speaking of which, Those military scenes added a whole new layer of heat this episode. The military's cranking the heat, Hawkins PD hands off the case, and suddenly every move 11 makes is on camera. That still of her in Nancy's car is like a neon sign saying Elle's back in town.
And looping in Dr. K? That's a deep cut from the lab storylines. It screams Brenner 2. I love how the conspiracy vibes are back, government on their tail, shadowy figures everywhere. It really ramps up the paranoia.
Do you think we'll see Owen step in again? The way they're setting things up feels like a military versus kids collision is inevitable. It's the kind of tension Stranger Things thrives on.
Part of me hopes so. I've missed those kids against the world stakes. With choppers lifting off and the crew scrambling, it's got all the ingredients for an epic Hawkins standoff.
And right as all that boils over, we get hit with the wildest cliffhanger yet. Let's unpack that climax before we wrap. That last stretch is pure anxiety. Fuel, Ellen Hopper closing in on Holly, Will channeling Vecna's signal, and Joyce just barely holding it together. When the lair's finally located, you know something massive is about to go down.
Elle facing the wall, her hand hovering, and that portal pulse? My jaw dropped. It felt like the whole episode was a sprint just to reach that moment. And then, boom, credits. It's cruel.
Stranger Things has always nailed those mid-season cliffhangers, but this one's next level. I'm dying to know what happens in the lair. Plus, that fan theory about Holly becoming the next receiver, I can't stop thinking about it.
If they go that route, it would totally flip the story. Vecna's not just targeting people, he's going after the heart of Hawkins' families. Makes me wonder if any character is safe at this point.
It's classic Duffer Brothers, keeping us on the edge of our seat. Next week can't come fast enough.